stomp the snakes away.
Yeah.
Be right.
Yeah, go for it.
The snakes only bite brewers that don't pay their bills, mate. You're fine. Don't get that on film.
I love the celebration of hop harvest. To be able to go down to the farm and see it and smell it, yeah, it's a very special time of year.
Welcome back to Victoria, mate. Good to see you. We haven't had you here since 2018.
2018, I think. Yeah, it's good to be back on farm, mate.
Absolutely. Can you identify a good bone for me, please, Caolan?
They all look similar.
Mikey, I've known him a long time. We used to work together at Little Creatures.
We've known each other for a long time.
15 years or so, yeah. I used to clean the floors outside the brewery, and he was a rock star that was working in the brewery.
Stone & Wood and HPA, the suppliers of Galaxy, we've grown together. Galaxy came on the scene, Stone & Wood came on the scene right at the same time, really. It was a match made in heaven, and you know, it's like a family relationship with what we have together, and you know, we've both grown immensely and supported each other. I love the relationship we have and what we've been able to build over the years. HPA have always been a supplier of fantastically grown, Australian grown varieties, but Galaxy was really one of those varieties that kind of put Australian hops on the scene, particularly in the craft beer space. To have a hop come out that was Australian, that was completely different to anything on the market, I think it just set the world on fire.
You get these beautiful passion fruit, citrus and peach aromas in there, and they just have a wonderful impact in beer, you know. Smells amazing.
Look, we've seen it grow into one of the true icons of Australian hop industry, and I'd feel lost without it, basically.
Would you really? There's all Galaxy on both sides here.
When can I pick it up?
Mate, you can pick it up now if you want to. Bring the ute, we'll load it in for you.
I absolutely love supporting agriculture in Australia. It just makes sense to use some of the best ingredients in the world, and we're lucky enough to have them grown on our doorstep.
As an Aussie, we absolutely love working with ingredients that are grown here. We love showcasing what Australian agriculture can do. We actually have some absolutely unique Australian hops, and come down to farms like this in the beautiful Ovens Valley. It's special. Like, we need to celebrate it.
My name's Alan. This is my 50th harvest. I'm third generation. My grandfather started here when the farm started up in the 1890s. When I'm drinking a beer, I get a lot of satisfaction when I know our hops are in it, and it's really good to see our hops actually on the label too.
I'm always thinking about what's the next beer.
One of the newest varieties that has come from HPA is Eclipse, and it's a hop that we've really, really fallen in love with. We've got a beer in our tasting room which we've been playing with, and we're hoping to showcase that hop in the not too distant future.
We focus so much on the crop and the farms and what's happening, but we don't make the great beers. The customers make the great beers. So it's really exciting when you've got a good hop, you think it's pretty good, you give it to a brewer, and then they'll turn it into an amazing beer. That's the ultimate outcome, you know.
We work in the brew industry.
Yeah.
We've got to be able to enjoy ourselves.
As a brewer, I love harvest, and it's a great time of year to be down here, but my favourite part is what comes next.
Because then the next question is, when can I get it, and when can we start brewing with it? Now that makes me excited.